Hi, we're doing homework for 2.1.6. You're going to be doing problems 2-58, 2-59, and 2-60. And it was due yesterday, but you were more than welcome to turn it in today. So on your homework, right, we're always going to have our name, the date, what period you're in, and then Math 8. And then the title of your homework. Okay, and we're doing 2-59. Oh, excuse me, we're doing 2-58. 2-58, A and B are exactly what we've been working on in class, right? We have the left and the right, and we're trying to add expressions. And in this moment, they don't even give you an X and a Y. They're just using the Y, the one squares, if you will. And we're going to write left and right. I'm only going to do one of these problems each. I will not complete these. You will complete them. All right, so let's do A. Let's make sure that we write left and then right. On the left and the positive side, we have 3. 3 positive minus 3 negative. Then we have a negative in front of the parentheses, and then we have 2 minus 2. Okay. That's right. Oh no, excuse me. I have 4 positive, not 3. Excuse me. Recounting. Now on the right, we have 3 in the positive box, and then negative 2 in the negative, and then we're going to have in the negative box, we have positive 1 minus 3. Okay. Now what you should be doing when you look at these, deal with the parentheses first. Is there anything that you can simplify? Well, in the left-hand side, you have 2 minus 2, which makes 0, so we can cut that out, and we can just deal with the 4 minus 3. And if we complete that, 4 minus 3 equals 1. So the left side is now complete. In this parenthesis, you have negative 3 plus 1, which is 3 minus 1. And it's going to be a negative 2. Now, the next thing you need to do is distribute that negative, which makes everything positive here, and then we're going to rewrite. So we have 3 minus 2 plus 2. Well, look, if you look at this, you're going to see that negative 2 plus 2 means they're subtracting, and it now becomes 0. So now we have 3 left over. And which one is bigger? The 3. 1 is less than 3, or 3 is greater than 1. Okay. The next one, it's a little bit more complicated, but it is good practice for graphing. So what they are giving you here is this. They have boxes, right? They have, Cairo wants to create a graph that represents the height and bases of the rectangles that have an area of 36 squares, or 36 units. He started by drawing rectangles A, B, C, and D at the right. Examine the dimensions, length, and width of each. Okay, first thing you should realize in this moment is that when they are showing you this, hold on a second. I want a pencil because I don't want to totally write in the book, but I do. If you look at these, they should add up to 50 or 36. So this one is, the base is at the bottom, and this is the height. This also would be called the width and the length. Okay, but they're using base times height. And so this one is 4, okay? And this one goes up 9. So it's 4 times 9, which is 36. So they want you to copy the graph at the right, which is here. They've already done it. So I'm going to do that quickly. And then we're going to plot all of these dots. Okay. So let's do that quickly. We only need a graph that has, hold on. Now, the base is this on the bottom. That is our x's, okay? And we want to make sure they have them specifically at 5, 10, and 15, and then 5, 10, and 15. You don't want to just randomly put 5 like right here. You want to spread it out. So it should be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. You don't want it to be like all together because that's not what they want you to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. The first one they have plotted is, what is it? It is 12, and 3. 12 and 3, which is 36. So you're going to go over 3, 1, 2, 3, and up to 12. Okay, and let's make sure. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yep. So that's number 1. Number 2 is 9 and 4. So you're going to go, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dot number 2. Okay. Now you have 3. It's 6 and 6. And then 5 or 4 is, if you look at your book, number 4 is probably 9 and 4. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 4. And then 5 is 5 or 6. Oh, I see. They're doing it where they graph it wrong. They got it. That's funny. 6 and 4. Okay, so we know that that can't be it because these are multiples of 36. So they want you to match it with A, B, or C. So A, B, C, D. A is 4 and 9, right? So the base is 4 and 9. So number 2 is A. Okay. B is 9. The base is 9. Isn't? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4 and halves. Oh, so that's weird. So let's go to C. C is going to be 3. D is 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's number 1. So this one's D. 3 and 12. All right. So B, it's 8 times 4.5. All right. So 4.5 would have to be here. The base is 8. So we need to actually make a new one where it's like number 6 would be B. And that's really what they're looking for. Okay, so, that one, okay, so the graphing is A, that we graph this is A. B for this problem was what are the base and height for the unmatched point? So this one is B because we made it for ourselves. Now, why should the unmatched point not be on Cairo's graph? I'm going to let you figure that one out because I do want to get to 2-60. So at least you should have this down. I completely understand if you get lost on the other ones, but at least you graphed it. Graphing is really getting to a point where it's more important to you as a student. You're going to use it many times. So 2.58 is a big deal because we've been doing this. 2.59, 2-59 is graphing. Please make it exact. All right, so let's go to 2-60 which is evaluating an expression. That's what we're doing next. Y equals 3 plus 8.5x. And then x equals -4. Guys, do you remember what this looks like? This is a slope-intercept form. So what we're going to do is y equals 3 plus 8.5 times -4. We just put that in, all right? All right, so we need to multiply. I'm just going to work this on the side for myself. 32, 34. Okay, cool. So y equals, we distribute this 8.5 to the -4, and we have 3 plus -34. Okay, great. So then y plus a -34, y is going to equal a -31. So that's our answer. Let's go to B. B looks like this. Y equals x minus 15, and then x is 2 point, they want you to work with decimals, it looks like 2.65. All right, so all you're doing is plugging in for x minus 15. All right, perfect. So you're going to go over here and go 2.65, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. So y equals negative 12.35. All right, so that is your homework out for today. I hope you learned a lot. And let's check out my Screencastify. Happy Friday. Let's see if I can actually end this.